Okay, welcome back, guys. So, how we're gonna do our first campaign when it comes to launch our new listing or launch a new product or just when you're just starting PPC? So let's go deep inside. Uh, so let's say, for example, this was our product that we are targeting, right? We made a simple listing. We got the information that we need. And in my previous lesson, I showed you how to negative the keywords that's not related to your product. So in order to move forward, you're going to go into campaign. Okay, so these are the keywords that you're going to negative phrase because you don't want Amazon to go after keywords that are not relevant to you. I mean, they will do whatever it takes to bring you sales, but on the other side, Amazon, the algorithm will do whatever it takes to, because look, they're in business for themselves. They're in business for themselves. So they're going to do whatever it takes. They're going to go after loose match and everything. So there are certain steps you need to avoid. You choose automatic targeting. You're going to choose the keywords that is not relevant to your product. You negative phrase it, add them so they're out of the system. Okay. Second thing is, now you have to decide where you want to be. You can do two things. You can do set your default bid at whatever price you want, or you can set it by different kinds of matches. Now, this is a technique that a lot of sellers make mistake. Anything that is close match is going to have a lot of competition because close match means somebody selling a similar product like you. So it depends how you want to do it. I'm going to share with you both strategies. So the first one is automatic campaign. We're going to do set default bid. Now, if you don't want ASINs to show up in your sponsored automatic campaign, then you want to make sure that you are below 40 cents on this. So we're going to do 0.39 cents because what we're doing is we're looking for profitable keywords. Okay. If you want ASINs to show up, and when I say ASINs, you're going to find ASINs that are not even relevant to your product. And they will show up and they're going to do a lot of ad spendings and you don't want that stuff. So you want to, let me show you, for example. Let me see if I have it here with me. There we go. You see, like we did a campaign over here, automatic campaign. The stars means automatic campaign. We saw, we ran this one and we noticed it was spending $93. Now, the product that it was targeting, the ASINs, some of the ASINs are not even relevant to the product. So you want to be very, very careful. Now, you can see that some of the cost per clicks were low and they're still showing up, but it's minimum. If you make your cost per click higher, you're going to see a lot more ASINs there than you want to see. So you want to stay away. And you see the sales, all 0.00. So our main purpose for this keyword targeting is to do keyword targeting, of course. For this automatic targeting is to look for keywords. Two things you need to understand. If you are targeting keywords, you can go a long way in Amazon. Okay, that's because the e-commerce industry, especially Amazon, is mainly keywords. Even Google and everything else, it's mainly keywords. So if you're a brand register and you want to be in this business long term, and if you want to sell on Amazon long term, keep your concentration on keywords. It's very, very important. And that is what I specialize in, is in keyword targeting. The other aspect of doing it is product targeting. It's going to give you sales, but it's not going to give you conversion. It's not going to give you ranking score. It's not going to give you organic sales. That's strictly PPC, and that's another way we're going to move down into that. So we're going to keep the default bid nice and low for this one. So this is one way if you want to avoid a lot of ASINs targeting. Now, if you have a very competitive product, then you can go $1 a bid. You can go $5 a bid, whatever strategy you want to use. Now, anytime there's a default bid of $5 or more, that's going into an aggressive kind of campaign. The purpose of doing aggressive campaign is basically to retrieve the information from the algorithm. So that's a technique that I also teach, how you can use aggressive campaigns to get the kind of keywords you want to actually write up your listing. And then that's going to save you a lot of money. So we're going to go into step by step, but let's go on this particular product. So one way that I'm going to use a technique is I'm going to do this under 39 cents because I want to keep as many ASINs out of it. We have already put the negative phrase and we launch the campaign. That's one way of doing an automatic campaign. The other way is I'm going to look at what the suggested bids are. In automatic, we don't know, so it's up to you. Let Amazon decide it for you, or you just go and do the suggested bid, $2, and let Amazon do its work. Make sure you're always negating phrase. Look through your research, go into Helium 10, go after your top sellers, see which keywords they're ranking for, download their Cerebral report, see which keywords are irrelevant to their products. Take those keywords, bring it up here and negative phrase it from the beginning, because you don't want to end up with a lot of keywords that's not relevant to your product and you're just going to spend money. Amazon doesn't care. You're just going to spend money regardless whether that's related to you or not. Amazon is going to say, you know what? They're somewhat relevant to your product, somewhat, which it is, but it's not 100% relevant. So if it's not 100% relevant, take it out. I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be very happy and you're going to thank me later if your PPC performs ACOS 10% or less, ACOS 3% or less. You're going to be amazed to see how this technique really works. So there's a couple of ways. The other way you can do is set bids by targeting group, okay? Close match being very, very close to what you're selling. Loose match means, you know, somewhat related. Substitute is like selling a teapot. So those are like substitute. You can use your product for selling teapots or coffee mugs, place, and compliments are just outside the door, okay? You can target this two ways. You can do one way is to go aggressive bid and then lower the bids as you go down. You can keep all the bids equal, or you can go the opposite way. So anything that's close match, I would probably go cheaper, and then I would just increase. And because the reason why we're doing this strategy is, you see, substitute and complements, we're going to show up for other products. Our product is going to show for other products. And it's basically just how to play the game. You know, we don't want to show up a lot. Now, can you just do one automatic targeting? No, you can do several automatic targeting. I've just showed you 6, 7 different ways. There you go. You got 7 different kinds of automatic targeting. You can turn it off. So my suggestion to you is to do an automatic campaign, a regular one, hitting a low price bid. Number 2, hit a mid price, $1 to $2 bid. Number 3, do an aggressive bid. When you're doing aggressive, don't let it run more than 7 to 10 days. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of money on PPC. Second thing is, when you do that, you have already done 3 automatic campaigns. Make sure to negative, because you're going to save a lot of money here, okay? And after that one is done, then open an automatic campaign, just targeting close match. Now, do 3 different kinds. Do a low bid one, do a medium bid one, do a high bid one. Then after the close match is done, come into loose match, do a medium. Just doing this procedure right here, you just made 15 to 20 automatic campaigns easily. Very, very easily. And all of them, make sure that you're adding your negative phrases. You don't want to go after those. They're going to cost you a lot of money. Now, why do we need to target our product several different kinds, several different ways? So have you ever noticed in Amazon, that you're searching for a product and you see a same brand popping up so many times, or they're popping up with so many of their different products. I don't know if you have seen that, but you know, I've done a lot of these. And when you are doing several different campaigns, what you want to do, if your product has variations, then that makes a benefit for your product. Now you can target your variations. Now you can target all of your other products using this technique. So one campaign is strictly, so let's say you did 15 automatic campaigns. And let's say you have 42 products that you're selling, 42 different kinds of products that you're selling. Now, this is kind of a tricky one, but down the road, you will understand how the technique works when you become more professional in PPC. So if you created first 15 campaigns, right, doing this technique, use only that particular product that is related with this. Now, the second 15 campaigns, the second 15 different automatic campaigns that you create, target all of your variations. So if this particular product has different variation, target all of them. Now go to the third 15 campaigns and do the same following match, and then take all of your products, whether those products are related to this or whether it's not. Take all of them. And in that particular campaign, you're going to put everything under 10 cents. Anytime you are going after keywords that is not related to your product, make sure you keep your bid extremely, extremely low. You will be surprised that your product is going to show. So when you do your PPC report, you're going to see a lot of impressions. You're going to show up places like God knows where. You're just going to be everywhere. It's going to be like heaven to you. You're going to see a lot of clicks and you're going to see a lot of conversion. You know, there are keywords in Amazon that is not even related to your product, and you will still make good amount of sales. If you want to know that, I have a course already done on this one, and it is in listing optimization, targeting rare keywords. Keywords that is not related to your product at all, but they're sellers making a lot of sales on those keywords. So look into this. So basically, this is how you target your automatic campaign. Now, how much do you want to target your daily budget? It depends. Let's say if you're going to target just one automatic campaign, you can make it $10, $20, $35, whatever you like. But even if you do $10, for example, and if you have negative phrase the unwanted keywords after doing your homework, that $10 is going to get you a lot of valuable information. But if you don't negative phrase those keywords, then that $10 is going to go within seconds. Okay, it's going to go really fast. Okay, and you really need to control your spendings over here. Second thing is, if you're doing 15 campaigns of automatic of how I told you, again, $10 budget for each. That's, you can do like $200 daily spend, 500, 1,000, depends how deep your pockets are. You can categorize your spendings based on your pockets, you know. So when I'm handling, you know, big clients that we have that are doing 7-8 figure sales a month, we normally spend roughly, I'm just telling you a rough estimate, between $500 to $2,000 a day daily spent. And those kinds of spendings per day, it's like you're looking at $15,000 to $60,000 a month in PPC spendings. But what is the return? What is the projection of the return? Well, based on the type of campaigns we are targeting, we can look maybe, you know, a 22%, a 20% markup, anything to bring good profitable sales. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this course, we can have 1,000 campaigns. Within each campaign, we can have 99 ad group campaigns, multiply, you got 99,000 total campaigns that you can go. You know, you can go even more. You can go more than 1,000 campaigns, but it just depends on how much keyword information does the Amazon Vault has to store them. Just take it a step further. If there are keywords you cannot find on Amazon, then you can definitely go into outside sources such as SEMrush. Now, I've been doing website management for a long time. I've been doing Google PPC keywords for a very long time, and I find this tool extremely, extremely beneficial, and you can make a lot of money because this is going to give you information that even Amazon doesn't have. And this is how you can really, really extract a lot of sales. Okay, so here, coffee decanter steel. If Amazon has a certain amount of number, I can go here and get more information. Okay, so in the automatic, you cannot target an individual keyword, but the next lesson is on manual campaigns, and in that lesson, I'm going to teach you how to manually target a keyword, and that is how you're going to make money in this business. So thanks for watching, guys. Any questions or concerns you have, please put it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer it for you. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.